In this section, I'm just going to add a little more style and structure to my page by adding a header. And inside of the header, I'll just drop an image in there and center it on the page, again using CSS. So I'm going to start just by putting my insert point in the code here. Just going to make a little room here so it's easier to see. And make sure my insert point is after the nav. And I'm just going to go up here to Insert and click on Insert Header. And I'll just go OK at insert point. And I will delete that placeholder text. And then keep my insert point in between the header tags and go over and click on Insert Image. Now I have a folder on my desktop called Assets, and it's outside of my root. So Dreamweaver will ask me if I want to copy it inside of the root, and of course I will say yes and drop it in my Images folder. And that image is called Handshake Wide. Click Open, and here is the message. So I'll click Yes, and then designate it to go inside of my Images folder. And I had one there already, so I'm just going to replace that. And there we go. Now I just want to center that, so I'm going to use some CSS for that. So I'll go over to my CSS designer, and I'll just attach it to the header tag. So I'll create a new selector here, and I'll make this less specific, and I'll just isolate the header tag and hit my return key. And we'll just go down to actually to type, believe it or not, and just center it using the text align. And there we go. And that's just, adding an image inside of a header, and again using a little bit of style to center it. And I could add some margins if I wanted to push that down and so on, but I think I'll do that actually. I'll go over to layout, and we'll push it down. We want to allow room ultimately for the navigation at the top. So for now I'll push it down about 70 pixels and hit my tab key. And that pushes everything down that's below it as well. So there we just added an image, and again used a bit of style to place it on our page, adding to our layout. And that's the end of this section.